Hi, it's Elaine from Penguin Place Crafts. It's Tuesday and just got back from dinner. Um, I had a gift certificate for Outback just burning a hole in my pocket, and we finally went out and used it. So that was nice. Um, I have four things to show. One goes back a ways. I was just looking through my list of restocks, and I wanted to remake the hot dog. I purchased this pattern from somebody. I will have to tag it or put it in the description because I can't remember exactly who it's from. The pattern is written for bulky yarn so that it would end up being like 6 inches. But I have worsted weight yarn to use. So I made it in worsted weight, and it's just little hand size. It works up very quickly. Let's see. Minimal sewing, like the ears you can make and sew on, or you can just surface crochet them and you have to sew the bun, like tack the bun down around the perimeter to sew the bun on. So it's low sew. It works up quickly. It's cute. I haven't sold any yet, but I got that restocked. So this week is all about dinosaurs as I prepare for my Friday Fun Favorites, where I'm going to be doing dinosaur patterns. I figured I'll just drag my bag of dinosaurs out and just start pulling them out, showing you and linking the patterns, because I have so many different dinosaurs that I've made. But I went through Ravelry and I did a search for free dinosaur patterns. And I came up with, I think the list would end up being about 9 items that I ended up printing out. One of the first ones I made was, I think this one, a Stegosaurus. And all of this yarn is from the scrap bag from Michelle and Cheyenne. All of the dinosaur. And then the greens and the blue, I think, were also from that bag. The yellow I put in from by my chair. I don't know about the pink, but I finished up this guy. And then next, I've been looking at, oh no, it doesn't matter what order I did them in. Darling Maple Designs has a new series called their flip-flop animals. I've made a flip-flop monkey. I think he's in the jungle bag. There's the jungle bag. I don't see him though. Flip-flop monkey. Nope. Would help if I could remember what color he is. I don't think he was traditional monkey colors. No, he is not making his appearance. Okay. I made a flip-flop monkey. And now I made a flip-flop dinosaur. I did take some liberties with the pattern. Like, you're supposed to just do lines across the belly for the belly patch. And I thought that something that looked a little bit more like scales. And instead of just using regular black safety eyes, I did these eyes. I think it makes them look a little bit like the Gorn. If you watch Star Trek, maybe you'll get, he would have to be green, but they look sort of like Gorn eyes on him, with the spikes on his head and those eyes. Now that I've seen it, I can't unsee Gorn. Okay. Oops. Apparently he didn't like what I had to say with him because he just took a nosedive. Then I was looking at a totally different pattern on the website The Nicole Chase. I was looking for, I think it's called Toby the Mini Tarbosaurus, because I thought it looked cute. And when I went to the website looking for that, I noticed that there was a brand new pattern that she just released called Archie the Mini Ankylosaurus. So I had to make Archie. So there he is. How did I go rogue on this pattern? She's like, after you make the legs and all that, you take white yarn and do little embroidery stitches for toenails on the legs and the arms. I just did bobbles as I was going. Saves the embroidery step later. And then there's the shield on the back. It's hard to see because I used the same white as the toenails for the spikes on the back, and they sort of blend in. Let's see if I get it in front of my face, if they show up better. I don't think so. Oh well, trust me. There's little spots embroidered there to look like spikes. But I really like the spike detail on the side of the head. I haven't made Ankylosaurus in a seated position before. I've only done the one handmade by Halim that looks okay like this, and the face is pointing out, so the back shield is more pronounced. Look at that cute little tail with the little spike on the end. Do I like Archie? Yeah. Will I make him again? Probably. We'll see. We'll see if he sells. I'm going to have a lot of dinosaurs for this next show. Man, I've got another one up on my chair that's like 3/4 done that I'll be able to show tomorrow. Hopefully. I don't have to cook dinner. We already had dinner. I can just go sit in my chair and work on projects. But after a very filling meal at Outback, their baked potatoes are huge. It's huge, perfect baked potato. After a big dinner like that, I'm afraid if I go sit in my chair and get cozy, I'm going to get knocked out. I'm just going to... And it's too late to take a nap. Sorry, just the mention of a nap has got me yawning. So that's all I have to show today. It's a short video with only 3 items. But I wanted to say thank you for the people who keep coming back over and over again and watching my videos and leaving such nice comments and encouraging comments and suggestions when I have a question. Like, and I wanted to apologize for yesterday's video. I have no idea what happened to the first upload. I recorded the video. I edited it around 9:30. Waited for it. To get uploaded to YouTube. It was probably uploaded around 10 or so. And I'm sitting there working on projects and watching videos like, oh yeah, I've got to go update the video. Yeah, I got to go update the video. And it wasn't until after 11 that I got on the laptop to put in the links and add the thumbnail and get it published to YouTube. I don't know if it was me. I don't know. Like, the video that I uploaded was 21 minutes long. It only ended up being about a minute. Like, it had the introductory introductory slide, and then a black screen for about 30 seconds, and then it went to the final screen, and that was it. What happened to my video? I don't know. I don't know if I hit the wrong button because I was doing it after 11 o'clock at night when I was tired. I don't know if YouTube had a glitch, if CapCut had a glitch, something glitched. So this morning I redid it, re-edited it. Maybe I need to edit myself here. And uploaded it again, and the second time it went through just fine. But I'm trying to think of a challenge that I can use the Santa sack for. I'm thinking of something like 12 Days of Christmas, where either I pick out or I have my husband pick out 12 skeins of yarn and put them in here. And the first 12 days of December, I would just reach in and do a blind grab, and whatever yarn I pull out of there, I got to finish that off with projects. I can add any yarn that I've got out by my chair, but the focus for that day is going to be the skein of yarn that I pull out of there. But I'm thinking, well, if I have him do that, then like I'm going to see like, oh, wait a minute. There used to be a bright yellow skein of yarn up there. That's not there anymore. Or, oh, that fancy Halloween yarn that Deb just gave me is gone. Oh, that big cozy yarn that Lori sent. Where did I put that? It's right there. Oh, that's gone. It's one time where having a good memory might work against me. If I'm saying, okay, I want to be surprised once December comes around. So here, you put stuff in this bag from these shelves, this box, that box. Because I have boxes sitting around here that I haven't gotten to the shelves yet. So I haven't quite decided how I'm going to work that. How I am going to magically get 12 skeins of yarn to go in here without knowing what they are. I suppose I could come in here when it's dark and just, I know where things are at. So I'm trying to figure out how to work that particular challenge. Somehow I want to get 12 skeins of yarn in here that when I pull them out in December, I will be at least somewhat surprised by them. We'll see how that works. That's 6 weeks away. I should put them in there now. And 6 weeks from now, hopefully I'd be surprised. Like, oh, yeah. Oh, I forgot about that yarn. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if that would work. Okay. Like I said, I have a project out by my chair that is 3/4 done. Just needs like 2 more rows on the main part, and then just a little bit more that's not quite as big as the main part. You're gonna like it. This is a new twist. Yes, it is. Yes, it is a purple dinosaur, but it's different. It's unique. It's not your run-of-the-mill dinosaur. Okay. I'm going to go get a cup of hot tea because I didn't wear a coat to the restaurant, and it's only like 58 degrees out there, and I'm still feeling just a wee bit chilled. Problem is, a cup of hot tea might knock me out too. I don't want to get too cozy. Oh, yep. Getting old when you have to fight against taking a nap. Okay. Oh, we went to Outback. I had, what was it? Like, there's a name in front of it, I think, like Sheila's sirloin. So I had the smallest sirloin, 6 ounces. And when it came out, it was like, that's 6 ounces? It doesn't look like 6 ounces to me, but okay. And I got asparagus as a side and the baked potato. And it was good. Not quite as good as when my husband grills steaks on the grill, but it was good. And I didn't have to do dishes. I didn't have to cook. Ta-da! Magic. Just give the order and the food comes to the table. And my husband had the steak salad. He said that he really liked the blue cheese vinaigrette that they put on it. And it was baked salad. And he was able to eat the Outback brown bread. They brought 1 loaf with the butter, and he had the whole thing to himself because I can't have it because it's got gluten. And he enjoyed that too. So we both had a good dinner. And now it's time for the old folks to settle into their chairs. He'll settle in with a book. I'll settle in with my crocheting. And we'll just sit there. Just old folks at home. Just rocking in our chairs. Yeah, his chair rocks. Rocking in our chairs. Working on our stuff until we fall asleep. I'm silly. And I'm saying goodbye. But thank you for all of you who faithfully come and watch my videos. Sometimes it gets discouraging to be, out of 1,000, to be like 30 away from the 1,000 and just be stuck there. But I'll be patient. One of these days it'll kick in and I'll hit the 1,000. I don't know if I have the watch hours to be monetized just yet, but gotta hit that 1,000 milestone first. And someday it'll happen. I got to 1,000 on Etsy. I got to 1,000 sales. And now I'm at like 1,017. And do I have any other milestones? Not really. I've lost 12 pounds, but I am still like 1.9 pounds from breaking into the next decade of numbers, which would put me at the lowest point that I've been at in a couple of years. I don't know exactly when it was that my weight had crept up to its current level, but okay, 1.9. Today I'm taking a treat day because I didn't want to sit there at Outback like, oh, how many calories in this, how many calories in that. I only had 2 meals today, breakfast and then our big lunch. I'll probably have a little bit of yogurt with my moon brew in it later tonight. So I probably stayed reasonably within calories, but I'm not going to sweat it today. Today was a special day. Yesterday was like Christmas. Today was like Christmas dinner. No, steak. It was a Mother's Day gift card that I finally used up. So that was nice. We don't get out much, so it was nice to get out. Okay, like I said, cup of tea, go to my chair, and try to finish up that cute dinosaur that I was hinting at being so unique and different. And if anybody can guess in the comments what it is, I'll send you a prize. I'll find, it would probably be acrylic yarn, just some little bundle of acrylic yarn. Maybe I'd like print out one of my patterns and send the yarn to make one of my patterns, something like that. But if anybody guesses what this special dinosaur is by the name of the pattern and the creator, you win a prize. That was my best attempt at an evil laugh. I want to get this up so people can start guessing. Bye-bye.